Hello. Welcome to our channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. Now, if you're not aware, there has been a little bit of controversy in the nail industry over the last few weeks. I'm not going to go into why, but if you are a tech looking to rebrand, you are in luck. Today, I will be doing an unbiased review on Glitterbels Builder Gel, both formulas, the Hema free and the original black bottles. I will let you know exactly what I think, how they perform. Let's get into it. So first up is the Hema free Builder Gel Gel. So I really like the thicker consistency of this one, and the shade ranges that they have are amazing. Like, they've got 60 shades, some of them have shimmers in, and there's one to suit every skin tone. This one is called Ghosted, and it's a lovely milky white colour. So I'm just doing the first thin layer here. I know you can barely see it. It wasn't the best colour to pick for this, but you'll get the gist of it, I'm sure. Now, Glitterbels do recommend that you use their full system with their builder gels. So that means the dehydrator, the primer, and the base coat. And that's the same throughout the Hema Free range and the Black Bottle range. They also recommend, and I would actually recommend, you do either the conversion course or just the usual course that they have, either the online one or face-to-face. It's whatever works for you. I found that the Hema Free is a lot easier to build up the apex with the bead. So because of the thicker consistency, it doesn't run as much as a thinner builder gel would. However, the only con I found of this one is that it's really hard to soak off. So obviously you're not always going to be soaking off the builder gel, but I do feel like even with a newly formulated base coat that they brought out, you're filing it as thin as you can with an e-file, and sometimes it's still taking 20-30 minutes to get it to soak off, and even then I felt like I was chipping away at it rather than it soaking off easily. So I would bear that in mind if you do want to try this. I'd highly recommend an e-file, and adding cuticle oil onto your client's nails just to prevent them becoming dehydrated. So that's the only con I can think of. For me, it was enough that I no longer use this one because I felt like I was causing damage to my client's nails. That shade's Flossy, by the way, which is a really pretty one. So now I'm moving on to the original formula, which does contain Hema. So you need to bear that in mind if any of your clients have an allergy. So this builder gel has a much thinner consistency, so you do need to work a little bit quicker with this one, but I use the same application method. So it's one thin layer, cure that for 60 seconds, then a slip layer, and then a bead to build up your apex. Again, you need the full system for this one, so dehydrator, primer, and your base coat. With the black bottles, there aren't as many shades available, but some of the shimmers are very pretty. And I will say that they're fairly universal, so you will find a shade again that matches most skin tones. Obviously, this one contains Hema, so the retention on this one is going to be better if your prep isn't as thorough. So that's another thing I found with the Hema Free, that there can be some lifting and chipping if your prep method isn't extremely thorough. This builder gel I found to soak off was actually really easy. Again, I still apply a bit of cuticle oil to the client's nails just to make sure that when you're soaking off, they don't get dehydrated. But out of the two, I actually prefer the black bottle ones purely because I feel like it keeps everybody's nails healthy. I don't feel like I'm doing any damage. If I work quick enough, I can get a nice neat application with minimal refinement. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions, and if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe.